Well, I thought I was done, but I ended up getting an Xbox One issue, and I changed the HDMI port. I already went through the hassle of taking this little friggin' thing out and popping the back cover off. So now, oh, I just closed it. No, I didn't. So now you want to gently open this thing if you can. Pop it off, but you don't want to break the ribbon cable on there. So what I did was I popped the front face off, maybe unnecessarily, but I found that it's the best way to keep that ribbon. Plus, it's the best way to put it back together anyway. Taking that front face off, if you can. If you can't, just take the damn thing off. But if you can, that makes life a little easier later on. And there's little clips in there. You just pull them back. And this one I changed the HDMI port from the input over. I can't get it. I changed the HDMI port from the input to the output. So I mean, wait a minute. Yeah. That's what I did. I changed the input to the output this way. I cannot get this taking the clips off, just to avoid ripping that cable like I almost did earlier. Come on. I don't know. They made this thing is not fun. It doesn't have an easy way to take that cable off, in my opinion. Not without little tiny hands, which I do not have. So I just put this thing back on. I took the one side off and put the other side back on. I know it's painful for anybody that actually knows how to do this, but anyway, I ended up taking the cable off anyway. Came right out. I'm probably gonna have to put some tape on this cable because I don't feel like it's gonna make a good connection. Anyway, I have to put a drive in this apparently because it has no video. So I'm gonna love triangle. I don't even know what you're talking about, sir. So Booter, the one that told me I probably need a new hard drive in here. That's the reason why I have no video, which I did not know that. But anyway, I need a place to put these screws that are, it's not in the way. Yeah, I did all that work earlier to change that port, and I wonder if that port didn't need to be changed. But it's possible that it didn't need to be changed. But here's the thing. It was pretty beat up. So my assumption is that it needed to be changed. Right now I'm taking all the C screws out, or as I like to call them, the C screws. You know what I mean. You know what I'm thinking. You know what I'm thinking when I say C screws? Just to get the case off the bottom here. And take this take that little guy off. And everything should be ready to go. Oh, that stupid thing. Alright. And there's a little daughter board that's plugged in there you got to take off too to get it off. But you all know this already. Like I'm freaking talking to professionals here. You know, but I want to test this theory about the hard drive being bad. So, how do you take this thing out? Is there a probably thing, screw or something? How's this? How does this come out? Why isn't it coming out? We gotta take the whole thing off and just yank it apart. Try that. Try that. I could look behind me and probably ask one of you how to take that thing out, but I'm sure Ace is saying you gotta do the blah 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 with the thing and hit the thing and the thing. And I'm like, yeah, yeah, Ace, that's exactly how you do it. But I didn't have an HDMI port for this, so what I did was I took the the input that no one uses. Oh, all right, I got it now. I took the input that no one uses and I used that for the output. So that's what I did. And hopefully it works. All right, now we can test the theory, right? See if a picture comes up with this thing. As long as I get the power button back on, I guess. Power button. Come on. Huh. These power buttons, they kind of suck. Oh my God. Oh my God. There it is. Wow, that sucks. I don't like that at all. Stay. Yeah, I don't appreciate that. Not even in the least. All right, let's see if we get picture before I go any further. Because honestly, I was just going to write it off and say it was not fixable. I didn't even want to be bothered with this at first anyway. Is this thing not on? Oh, it's on. Isn't this supposed to be a light? Oh, there is a light. All right. I think I keep turning it off. All right, it's on. Please have picture. Oh, wow. I have picture. Okay. Well, sorry for doubting you, Buddha. I swear to God, I thought it was not going to be that. All right, so what do I need to do now that I got the hard drive in? What do I got to do for this? Anybody? Nobody? I got to load something on here? It just says restart this Xbox or troubleshooting. Reset or update this Xbox. Should I try that? I have a controller somewhere around here. And I do. I have a controller. Uh oh. Uh oh. I keep dropping shit everywhere. Dropping some ports. What does this take here? So USB-C. Does this actually work? USB-C to USB. Hopefully. I don't know if this is gonna work or not. I don't work with these things at all. Let's see. Do I have to sync or something? Do I need an Xbox remote? I have this one, but I think it's too new. There's something I gotta press. I don't know anything about these things. Honestly, I'm not getting a light or anything. So, got a little rumble just now. Do I need the old Xbox remote? It's a good question. I gotta hit the sync button. Oh yeah, try that. Pressing the sync button. Do these have wireless remotes? Or are they wired? That would be stupid, be wired, right? I think this remote's going to be too new. Is there anything else I could use? Can I use a mouse, keyboard? Anybody? Download. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. OBU1. Gotcha. But I can't even really navigate, even if I do download it. What's the procedure? To hit the troubleshoot button and then, I guess, and probably follow the instructions on re-downloading the thing here. Yeah, I can't get this thing to sync. So that's going to be a problem probably in the future. Maybe I could use a mouse and a keyboard. Just wait for answers. I'm sure one of you have an answer for me. That remote will work. All right. Well, why isn't it working? You need a USB stick. I have a USB stick. How big of a USB stick do I need? Plug into the side port. Okay, let me try that. You can use a keyboard. Oh, okay, that's cool. If I can use a keyboard. Let me. I'm gonna do the easiest one. You said side port? What the fuck is a side port? Oh, that's side port. Gotcha. All right, side port it is. I will get OBU, OBU1, Obi-Wan Kenobi 1. This is that's the wrong wire. Obi-Wan Kenobi 1. Where is your father? Oh, I do need to use a keyboard too. All right, so that's cool. Yeah, I don't know anything about these. These are a very good mystery to me. All right, I have to use the side port. Hit the little thingy here, and it should sync, I assume, eventually. That's a really old hard drive. You think it's even worth doing? I can order a new hard drive, or just let the customer know that, should be a new hard drive. Not some, or can I use an SSD in this thing? That would be way better. Using an SSD would be fantastic. Yeah, as far as I know, it works. Yeah, I got what I got? I got one of those Logitech wireless keyboards. Hopefully that works. It's the one I use for bedtime. I'm in my bedroom right now. I'm gonna try that. Let me see. I'm almost 100% sure that thing works. It's worked in the past. Oh, okay, yeah, all right, that works. So, troubleshooting, I got restart this Xbox, offline system update, so grayed out. I guess that's the one I need. Offline update for information. All right, so I'll go to offline information, how big of a, I'm not even sure if you said, how big of a stick do I need? Be a waste to put an SSD in? All right, fair. Good shout. How big is the SSD? I have a lot of small SSDs. I assume format in FAT32, go to the offline update, OBD1, and get it. So I have small ones like 1.4-ish, 1.2. Hopefully that's big enough. 8 gig. You serious? Shit. Have to dig out an 8 gig somewhere. Mm, let's see. Probably have it. I just you want to see. Google, yeah, Google is my friend. Google's my pal. I'm just looking for an 8 gig stick right now. I have a Windows 11 stick that I'm not going to overwrite. No way. All right, I have a Sergey Strelig stick that I'm no way I'm going to overwrite that because that's like the most useful software in the world. Let's see, what else do I got? I think I have a Linux drive that I could overwrite. Let me see what I got. 6 gig minimum. All right. Well, let me see what this drive is. Yeah, this says it's Sergey Strelig. I don't really want to overwrite that though. Anybody that uses Sergey Strelig knows exactly what the hell I'm talking about. All right, here's an Ubuntu one. I could definitely overwrite that because it's downloadable and who cares, right? Downloadable stuff I overwrite. I don't want to overwrite something that I'm going to miss. Format FAT32, I would assume, yes. This is a 8 14 gig stick, so it's all good. Start it, get rid of it, and let's see, go to Xbox, One, what did you say it was? Shit, I should have really paid attention. Let's see. Oh, NTFS. Shit. Oops. OSU 1. All right, hold on. OSU 1. OSU 1. All. All right, the first link that came up, I guess. I should probably just put here. I'm going to host this. All right. So let's see. Start chat. The hell's the download? 6 gigabytes. Download the offline update. OSU 1. All right, here it is. All right, downloading. It says NTFS, so let me change this to NTFS. Start. Yes. Where are you at with this? Oh, this is going to take forever. 10 minutes. Holy shit. Well, let me go talk to you. Well, thanks, Trick. I appreciate it. I'm waiting around for this stupid thing, so it's going to be a while. Appreciate the help, of course. And did what you say about SSD would be wasted, right? So I don't know what the drive health is on here. I assume it's okay, but I don't know. It's an old Hitachi. I'll tell you the date on it. Hitachi, and it's from, where's the date? Date is somewhere written on here. Where the frick did the date go? Serial number. No, that just turned off on its own. I guess that happens, huh? It's old. I know that. I can't find a date on it. The part number usually has, April 11. So 2011. So needless to say, it's pretty goddamn old. No benefit to, but yeah, I agree. Um, yeah, I don't know. But even a new drive, I got to get a new. What size drive is the max storage that you could do on this thing? Hello, puppy. Is it like Am I that far behind? No way. Jesus, I think I'm very far behind. Oh, my, yeah, this thing is very far behind. All right, that makes sense. So what was I asking? Oh, what's the max size? that I could put in 1 terabyte, or what are you thinking? Because obviously you'd want room for storage. Here, wait, stay there, stay there. Come here, come here, come here. Yeah, he's a puppy. So obviously you want room for storage, right? Oh my God, this dog is huge. Let me go back to OBS and show you what I'm petting. Puppy. So what's 2 terabyte? All right, and it's definitely worth writing the 2 terabyte, right? Because all these, the only thing that gets written on here though is are these hackable? These things? I want to say they probably are, right? Because they're old enough. This dog is monsters. What are you licking? Show your face. What do you got on me? What'd you do to me? Scummed me. You scummed me. So what gets written on these things? Just like game saves and whatnot? Probably nothing major, right? And a cat. We got a cat here too. Still with me, Trick? Yeah, all right, there you go. They aren't. Wow. It's official developer mode. It allows running certain emulators, but no game. Huh. I would have definitely thought that these were old enough to be hackable. But I guess not necessarily the time. It's not a time thing. It's probably just that they weren't really popular, I guess. So 2 terabyte would be very wasted, no? Since it's only like game saves and whatnot. I'm so happy you joined. You're really giving me a lot of information here, making my life a lot easier. I probably should have called the customer and told them they needed a stupid hard drive, but I mean, I have this one laying around, so it doesn't really matter. I think this one is only 250 gig, so it's basically just getting it up and running. All right, yeah. So this is 250 gig, and it's probably way too small. So what I'll do is I'll call them and tell them that I changed the HDMI port, which I actually did. Whether it needed it or not is beyond me. I'm pretty sure it did, because it was pretty beat up. And this problem here. So I could probably just tell them, hey, we need one, and that's it. Pay me. We need something. Pay me. Never works that way. They're always unhappy paying. He has an Xbox Series S that I fixed. That was the one with the short on it, and I fixed it yesterday. And like I said, I didn't turn on the camera, so I didn't catch my own fix. But it was a pretty nice fix. I thought it was a pretty good one. Turned out to be a short underneath on the bottom of the Series S. So then I just did a Series S HDMI port earlier. So that was pretty simple. All in all, it only took me like 25 minutes. Really not that much to stream. Ended up telling a story more than I did the actual fix. So, yeah. I'm still waiting for this thing. It says 4 minutes left. So once I get it, it looks like a zip file. Yeah, zip. I guess that zip probably just goes right on to the NTFS. I should probably look at the instructions for that real quick. Flash drive, plug USB, LSD, offline. Let's see, quick save. Unzip your file by right-clicking and extract all the pop-up menu and copy system update file to the zip from the zip to your flash drive. It sounds easy enough. I don't think that's too much of a problem. Did you leave? Once I get that done, I assume that that offline thing will light up, so I could actually do it from the menu, right? Who else is here? Ah, cool. Thanks, man. Appreciate you hanging around. Um, Not the most active, not the best stream in the world, but I bet you if somebody has an Xbox One and is actually looking for help, this might actually help them. Because I didn't know that the drive would actually, I didn't know the drive would make it not produce video. If I didn't ask the question in Andy's Discord, I think I would have just gave it back, said it was a no fix. So, hey, Carter, what's up? Yeah, I would have probably just like, no fix. It would have gave the Alex no fix. The Northridge fix. No fix! Get out! Car. Good luck Google searching the lightsaber fix. I don't think you're going to find that. But hey, you never know. You start a live stream and name it something like lightsaber fix. Maybe a lot of people will join and check out what you're doing. That'd be pretty funny. So yeah, I'm looking. I think did somebody's stream end? Is that why I'm getting people? Like it's odd that I would have viewers. I did it. I'm sorry. I did the stream earlier about the PlayStation, the Xbox Series S port, but I finished that already because it was pretty simple, and I finished it in like 20 minutes. So it was. Now I'm just doing this stupid hard drive for an Xbox One that I did the port. I didn't have a port for this guy, so they have an input and an output on those. No one uses the input, so I told the guy, I said he could use the input HDMI for the output, and we could do that. And that's what I did. I used the input HDMI for the output, swapped it over. I tried a Series X HDMI, and it wasn't really going too well. I think the legs are not big enough on that, so the legs are not big enough to actually make contact. So I just ended up using the series, the input that no one really uses. I mean, I don't know anybody that would use an input on a gaming system. I guess maybe back then in 2000 and whatever, that was probably. No, I didn't. No, MK, I didn't do that. I kind of didn't even bring it up because there wasn't really enough viewers to really get an answer on that. So it's very possible I might bring it up now. We shall see. See how my stock is doing for on the end of the day there. Let's see right now. Okay, that's done. So let me do this. I guess that whole file probably just gets unzipped into my D drive. I don't even know why I'm doing this right now because I'm going to have to redo it once I get the drive. Whoa, what the hell happened to my speed? I'm going to have to redo it once I get the new drive, but I guess it's just practice for this. Lurking tag. See, I knew there was somebody else with a lightsaber problem. What happened to my speed? It just disappeared. I feel like I was doing good and speed went way downhill. You know what it is? I have it plugged into a USB 2 out, or that's why my speed is kind of crappy. Huh. I guess I'll just have to wait it out. It's really dry. It really died off the speed. That's a really piece of crap drive, I guess, is what happened. Don't use piece of crap drives. A SanDisk drive that's 10 years old. Look at the speed. It's miserable. It's gonna take forever to come back. I wonder if I should probably put the output of the Xbox from my microscope. I should probably put it on the device. That way you guys could see what I'm doing. That's a good idea. I'm glad I thought of that. Let me see. Gotta take it off of here. And I need power. That's all right. Just put it into here and should. Let's see. All right. Now when I turn on the Xbox, you should see it on the screen. Genius! I don't want to say that genius word too loud. But this is genius. If it works. Oh, I could test it. Let me test it. Let me test my genius. Did I lose my stream? Oh, come on. I lost my fucking stream. Oh, it's all right now? Cool. I don't know what happened. I did turn on the... All right. Well, I guess, whatever. I did turn on the... Like, everything seemed to slow down. My whole computer is, like, at a crawl. That's why that file transfer is taking literally forever. But now, it went all the way up, and now it's going all the way back down. I think it's because of the stream. It's kind of killing my power. This is bad. Bad news. I'm testing my theory about the HDMI port, but it does not seem to be transmitting. Let's see. All right, it's going on. It's coming on. It's coming on. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Come on. That's pretty good, right, for a wireless? That's pretty cool for a wireless HDMI port. That's what that's hooked up to, by the way. Gotta love it. That is awesome. I don't know if I'm live or I don't know what's going to, like, this file transfer is apparently taking too much power. Is there anything I could do to help it is the question. Performance. Yeah, my memory usage is pretty much pegged out at this point. So I think I just kind of got to wait. That's pretty pathetic. That's the speeds of transfer. It's like crazy. That sucks. God damn it. Oh, I just gotta kind of wait this thing out. I'm sorry. Once the RAM goes away, I should be able to be back to normal. I really need to put this on a different computer. It's pretty pathetic. I have a Threadripper that is sitting here doing nothing, and I'm probably just going to load that on and then use this computer just for nonsense, you know. But that being said, I don't even know who's here on my stream right now or not. It's like this My RAM is being pegged out. Start closing things, maybe. Start closing tabs. What else could I do? And probably close Discord for now. Probably close this console services tool for now. Close this guy for now. I don't know. I'm trying my best. Trying my best. Trying to. Oh, so this actually is working better now. So no, it's not. It's fucking zero. This is bullshit. How do I fix this? God, this is freaking bullshit. I think I used a. I don't think this drive is good. Or it's the stream. I don't know what the hell happened. What could I do? Let's see. Didn't I have another drive around here somewhere? I do have another drive. I can't find it. Wow, I'm at 0 bytes. Like that's. I'm probably gonna crash. I'd imagine. So the wireless HDMI, although is a good idea, there's a little lag with it. So yeah. What am I gonna do? I could stop this. Try it again. Or I mean, this is it's not clearly not working. Right? I guess I'll have to do this. Just this sucks. This sucks. Problem is, it's not going to extract. Extracting is definitely way faster than hopefully. I'm just running out of RAM. I'm hoping you guys can hear me. Oh, good, good. All right, awesome. All right, well, it's extracting better. Let me try to do something with this better. Try to reformat it probably. See what happens. Try to reformat it, and then I'm going to open it and try again. In new folder, new window. Did it say to take the system update file, or did it say OSU1 file? Probably should have read that. Offline save update computer, like extract all by pop-up menu. So if it's extract all, it should be OSU1 then. Not just the system, it should be the whole thing. And let's see if I'm stuck at the same issue. Ah, damn, 12 minutes to do such a, like I guess it's 6 gig. It's kind of a lot, but it should be going so much faster. I'm just stuck at speeds that suck. Hey, man, I hear you. You're back, but yeah, I'm having a little trouble getting this on the disk. I had to extract it first on my computer, and then now I'm going to try to put it on there. And what I did, I put the Xbox on my microscopes because you really don't need to see a microscope at this point. So I put that on there. So that way I could let you see what I'm doing on the Xbox, which kind of makes sense, right? It's like system up. Because if you extract it on your desktop, it's OSU1. So just take everything from OSU1 and just make a system update on the root directory. Okay, I'll fix it when it's done. Once it's done, I could fix it a lot quicker than whatever. It's just gonna take forever to get done. So I wish I had a witty story to tell. Let me see if I could think of one. Oh, I started a new job recently. That was pretty cool. Um, I'm a senior switch engineer for a company that's doing work for the big three wireless companies in the area in the United States. So that's fun. Like starting a new job at 52 years old. That's it's pretty fun. Getting to know people again and all that stuff. What happened was I worked for T-Mobile, well, Sprint. I started like 23 years ago. I started in the wireless industry, and I started for a company called Nextel. A lot of you probably weren't even born when Nextel was around. And Nextel was like that two-way bleep bleep, two-way communication, like a walkie-talkie. And I started as a field technician in Nextel. That's how. I mean, that was a long time ago. In 2000, I was doing contractor work for in Detroit for Nextel, and then I went from Nextel when Sprint bought Nextel. I went over to Sprint, and I was still a field technician out there, and I spent quite a few years in the field. And that was pretty cool because you get a car and the keys and a gas card, and you're told to go wherever. You could kind of like go wherever you want within reason, and you go shopping and all this other crap that you need to do. You got a whole day plan to do. Like you got a whole day to do it. So you just plan your day around your cell sites, and you go visit like, oh, go to the thrift store, get some fucking records. You go to the, go have a nice lunch. Go you get your shopping done. It was really nice. Well, I'll get to that. Hold on. So no, not yet. I was just doing CDMA equipment at that time, just CDMA network. Well, actually, back then it was the Motorola network, which was IDEN, and then I went over to CDMA when Sprint bought us. So I was just doing Sprint work, and there was no real routing involved in my job yet. And I used to preface the word yet. So there was no real routing then, so I would just work on the ground, and everything on was on the ground, as opposed to today where all the amps and the power, everything is just ran. The only thing that's ran today now is power and fiber that goes up to a box, and that box is basically the amp, it's the receiver, it's it's the receiver, it's the transmitter, it's the brains, it's everything all rolled into that thing up top that you look at and you're like, what the hell is that thing? Well, that thing is that. It's everything that you're making a call or a data session on. So um, so I went to work. I quit. What happened was Sprint outsourced their whole entire field to a company called Ericsson. So I was working for Ericsson for at least 6 or 7 years, doing the same thing, field technician. And at that point, everything started to move up the tower, right? So I quit with Ericsson to go work for a little known 4G company called Clearwire. Clearwire was that's when I started to get into routing and a little more heavy into the networking and routing and stuff. Because at Clearwire we were doing they were 100% microwave backhaul. So I would do microwave shots from from worldwide packet data is who we used on that. It was WPP. Uh, we would use them as the customer router, and we would run out to a microwaves and hit you know seven other spokes on a microwave, and I became like a pretty much an expert at microwave microwave backhaul. So let's see, what did I do from there? So Clearwire, believe it or not, got out. They outsourced their staff to Ericsson again. So I literally quit Ericsson, go work for Clearwire. Now I'm working for Ericsson again. And this time I lost all my seniority too. So I was only a 3 year employee for Ericsson. And I stayed with Ericsson for another 6 or 7 years doing route carrier ads and routing and microwave backhaul and just stuff that I kind of became an expert at. I was a senior switch. I was a senior field technician, and I would handle the hard problems, the difficult issues that would come along with running a wireless network. So I became like the intermod. Intermod is intermodulation. It's remote radio heads. So much so that when Sprint offered me a position to go work for them, because I was such an expert in everything that had to do with the wireless network that Ericsson was running, they hired me to oversee it in certain markets. So that's when I went to Sprint and my way for I started working my way around for the wireless markets and for making sure they had the proper break fix that they making sure that they had the proper procedure or break fix that they needed. I would procure things like routers and I made a cable for them. I made a replacement cable. Like when I came on, they would run 5 pair of fiber and they would utilize 4 of them, and they would only have one spare. I made them make a cable with the same exact footprint, the same exact weight and everything. I made them make a cable with the same amount of everything, but my cable had what they call MPOs, which are breakouts on the top. That way, when the squirrel chews through it, all you'd have to do is change the breakout itself. So I made them make that cable. They deployed that cable, and then I also had uh, 12 pair instead of our traditional 5 pairs. So now we had 7 extra pair. So it was running pretty good. Oh, cool, man. That's awesome. You really can't go wrong as a network admin, man. It's like if I was to guide anybody right now, being 25 years and now in the business, just go get Cisco certified. Go get your networking stuff. You become so much more, that. Oh, and Kubernetes, right? Kubernetes is humongous now. That's the stack stuff. Although I think they have problems with it right now, and they're kind of moving away from it again. But it seems like if you mention Kubernetes and Cisco on your job application, on your resume, you pretty much open the world for everything. For wireless, uh, for every company in the world out there is running some type of networking back structure. And every company needs internet, and every company that needs internet needs Cisco. Every company that needs Cisco needs firewalls, and they need experts in firewalls and cybersecurity. So, I mean, you really have a large opening when you just say network administrator. That's opening up a huge thing for your resume. Yeah, sure, right. But for some reason, Sprint, in their infinite wisdom, was only using a 5 pair, five. I guess at the time it was new. It was called uh, network vision, right? And in network vision, they didn't have much vision because they only ran four power cables, four pair power cable, and five pair fiber. And connecting, reconnecting probably is not a good sign. But yeah, I made them make a temp fiber that they're able to deploy. And even though it was temp, it had a breakout. It's just, because squirrels are known to chew through stuff, you know, even when it's temp, you know, 12 pair, 24, 3, 1. Yeah, I mean, it's a different world now. Now they're prepared for the future. Back then, when we first started putting radio heads up, they really weren't too prepared for anything. It was kind of like the wild, wild west, uh, so to speak. That's done finally. I guess I could have my computer back now that it's done. I'll just paste this in. It shouldn't have to do much, and I'll just clear that out. And now I should have all those fibers. All right, so now I'm gonna put this bad boy in. Shut up, cat. I'm gonna put this bad boy in the. Can I put it in the back? I should ask. Or does it have to be in the side? I assume I could put it in the back, right? I'm gonna try the back, and if I get yelled at, I'll know better. Uh-oh. Here's a problem. Uh, Oh, okay. It's got two. I was gonna say I got a problem. It's only utilizing one. All right. I think I started it. Fans running. I could do all this with my wireless keyboard now. I should be able to say. So I just want everybody to know I was not kind at all. I turned it on now finally. I turned it off by mistake. So anyway, back to my story. Um, I got laid off with Sprint as because what happened was T-Mobile bought Sprint, and when T-Mobile bought Sprint, they already had their own field engineers. So I was kind of like not needed anymore for that, and they couldn't really find a spot for me anywhere. So I mean, to be honest with you, here's what really happened. I refused to take the jab, right? That's the truth. I refused to take the jab, and when I did, I got I got put on a list that was not a good list. Let me see, which one is this? And that's really what happened. It's I became dispensable, yeah, dispendable. So um, offline system, and yeah, right, the Epstein list. Why is this not working? Something went wrong. Uh, that's not good. What am I doing wrong? Anybody? Did I not do this stupid disk drive right, or is this drive not readable? Is that possible? Because it's not picking this thing up. I'm gonna put it in a different hole, maybe. I bet you it's got to be in the bottom and not the top or something. I'll go back to you. Let's see. Your HDD is too. Oh shit! Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I really don't have much choice on this thing at this point. Actually, you know what? I threw a drive out yesterday. I'm going to check the garbage. I took it out of the security camera and I threw it out. And it should be like on top of the garbage without anything like fucking sloppy on it or anything. So I'm going to dig it out of the garbage and use it. Let's see. Oh no, I threw the garbage out. Ah, that sucks. The fucking garbage man came already. God dang it. That sucks. I had a drive, 1 terabyte drive that I had in the security camera. And I said, I'm never going to use this thing. And I fucking threw it out. And now I need it. So that sucks. So that's totally suckage. I want. Can I fit a big drive in there? I could, but I don't think I could power it. Yeah, that's not going to work. Big drive's not going to work. I don't have anything, man. I don't have any. I don't have any. The whole I have is that 250 that's in there right now. I guess I'll have to order one on the old Amazonian. I don't keep laptop, especially hard drives. I don't keep drives around anymore. Really have no use for them. Uh, shit, that's kind of disappointing. At least we know this picture. It's still kind of disappointing. Mm, all right, that sucks. I would have liked to end the stream on something good. Huh, this is what it is, I guess. I mean, I hope you all enjoyed my story of my life, basically. Um, that's my work life. My private life is something completely different, and it involves men, lots of men, um, in bikinis, uh, what they call mankinis, yes, or banana hammocks, lots of banana hammocks. What? I missed the story, guy. Oh yeah, no, yeah. I'm not gonna repeat my whole. I did my whole life story. Uh, basically, I told you know what I told that in my recent job interview. Because I got laid off and I needed a job, obviously, and I got hired with a company. And I told that entire story. I was like, I just went on and on about this stuff I did, the stuff PIM, Intimod, blah, 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 RSSI, Viswar, routing, 7705, Cisco, I just on and on about me. And by the time it was done, 40 minutes went by of an hour interview. And they didn't even have any questions. They were like, well, I think we're good. And they hired me. So all is good. But thanks for everybody for tuning in. It's not a long stream, I guess, right? What's my runtime? It's probably not great. At least 35 minutes, right? Could make a good video, right? Please, somebody tell me yes. Oh, an hour, cool. All right, yeah. So that's all I got. I'm gonna end it, and yeah, I'll call the customer, get a drive ordered. And I doubt you'll see this again because honestly, it's pretty much done. It's exactly what we need. You guys really clued me in on exactly what I needed on this project, and now I could get paid for doing it. Well, I guess as long as they want to buy a drive. I mean, they might not want to put 100 and what drives 25. They might want to. I'm going to probably charge 125 bucks. I don't think they're going to want to. They might not want to put it on there. So, in that case, I'll just keep it and do it myself and probably sell it online or something. I don't think it's probably not worth a whole lot of money, right? Xbox One. Is it worth at least $100? That's the question. But yeah, man, Trick, you really came through, man. I appreciate you a lot. Thanks a lot. Uh, hope to see you again. Appreciate everybody. Love you all. Thanks.